Right guys, how's it going? Hey? Right, doing a little investigation here at a place called Eaton. Yeah, now they're an engineering company. They make all sorts of things, but one of the things they make are the missile guidance systems for the anti-tank weapons that are being supplied to Ukraine to take out Russian tanks. Anyway, go on a little adventure and see how we get on.
Are you okay? How are you? You okay? Everything alright?
Sorry, I can't see you.
Oh, you're on the window.
Oh right, no, I can't see you.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just having a look round.
Okay. Cool. Purpose.
I'm just doing a little review of businesses on the estate.
Okay. If you want to go for reception, I'm sure somebody can help you.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, all right, thank you very much. Hiya. Do you work here?
We do, but
Is there anybody at reception?
no.
Oh. Do you work here, do you?
What? What's it all about?
I just spoke to a chap there. I'm doing like a little investigation of businesses on the estate, and I was hoping to have a little look round.
Yeah, you'll have to come out first. You can't just walk in. You'll have to come and get invited to come in.
That's what I'm sort of trying
Yeah,
to
but
do.
I don't know if it can just happen like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pop in. Ask HR.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can't just.
Well, I've come to ask. That's
You can ask, but you'd have to ask HR to come in. Yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, well, I'm not HR, so that's
right.
what my colleagues just.
Oh, he's come to ask. See.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And I would think the answer might be no. But
Okay, but you don't. I'd like to just get some pictures of, you know, the posters and things that you've got.
yeah.
Unfortunately, no. It's not something.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't let the public come and have a look around what you do, yeah?
No.
Definitely what I'm invited.
Yeah.
If you'd like to put it in writing, just to the HR department.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will sort of look at it and consider it in your list of reasons why.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll from the public area, I'll just sort of do some filming of the building and things like that.
I believe there's nothing I do to stop you from doing that.
No.
So, yeah, obviously.
That's why I hire.
You know, obviously prefer it if you didn't, but I don't believe there's anything I do to stop you.
No. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll be flying a drone over and things like that over the premises. Is that right?
As
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, I don't think there's anything we can stop you doing. We prefer it if you didn't.
Yeah. Okay. You come to see me, have you?
Yes, just to say you're not a visitor on site, has it been approved?
No. Is there any way I can get approval for that? I'm quite interested in the things you make. But obviously, sorry? Well, I've got a YouTube channel and I'd like to sort of do a review of businesses
So you
on...
wouldn't be able to do that, unfortunately.
No. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean the branding of the site is already there with Big Org, so as soon as you Google it, you get all the information there.
Yeah, I have had a Google and had a look. I've had a Google and had a look, and that's what sort of interested me, the sort of aerospace aspects of your business.
Obviously there's sensitive information.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
There's bits that we can't show.
Yeah,
can't
yeah, I
publicise.
appreciate that, yeah.
So yeah, it's a thin line, you know. That's why it's a little bit kind
Yeah.
of balanced out.
I was hoping just to get pictures of like the posters and stuff.
No, I can't do
No.
that.
Okay, well, fair enough.
We're Big Org, so yeah.
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 Okay. All right. Well, look, thanks very much. Hope baby goes all right. See you later. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Hey, what are you up to?
I'm just flying the drone.
Oh yeah? Not over this property?
Yeah, yeah.
Why is that? Have you got permission to do that?
No? Do you think I need permission?
You don't need permission.
Well, do you think I need permission?
I'll let you know in a minute.
I'm just interested in the site. You work here, I take it, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Is there anything you can tell me about it?
No?
Oh.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Yes. Yeah. Why is you doing that?
Here you go.
Why are you interested in this site?
I think I'm interested in engineering, and I think, you know, it's an interesting engineering company.
Right. Do you think you should get permission before you fly your drone over a private site?
Do I think I get permission?
Yes. Do you think you should?
No.
Okay.
I did actually speak to a chappie in reception.
Okay.
Yeah. Hiya.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I've just been notified about a drone on a property flying over it.
Over the property, yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be me.
Yeah. Have you no conversation with us as a business, or you have?
Sorry, any what?
Have you had any conversations with
Well, I
us
went
as
into
a
reception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who did you talk to? In
I spoke to a
reception?
couple of people in there.
And what did they say?
They said that from the pavement I can film and fly my drone.
Did they?
Yeah.
Do you have any names for me? So the bit I don't know is you have a drone over the site.
Yeah.
We also have a message from our things. I don't know what the interaction is, so I'd much sooner have an open, honest conversation.
Yeah.
What it is you're hoping to film.
Yeah.
What the level of control you have over your drone is, so
Yeah.
we can understand that something's being done in a safe and controlled manner.
Yeah, no, it's
But at
safe.
the moment, I don't believe you have permission to do it, and I don't know what you're wishing to do with the information that you're filming.
Okay, what makes you think I haven't got permission?
That's why I asked who you had permission from,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you could furnish me a name or something. But has Eaton?
Well, I don't think I
you
need
any
to.
permission?
I don't think I need to get permission from Eaton.
Don't you really? Why's that?
Well,
if
if
that
you think
came
about
over-
it, drones.
If that came over,
Yeah.
and you had lost control for some reason,
Yeah.
what I don't know is what your competency is to do it.
Right.
Yeah. So if that came down and hurt one of our employees,
Yeah.
well then we have some potential issues.
Yeah.
So what I don't know is what your competence is, what your training is, what your ability to control this, or what its even condition is for the safeguard of our employees.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, if you're that concerned about it, I don't know why you're talking to me while I'm flying a drone.
Well,
So,
I
I
don't
mean,
know when
if-
else I'm supposed to be talking to. You can put it on the ground anytime you want to.
Well, you could
You
ask
don't
me
need to
to.
be
I mean,
flying
if
it.
I was flying an aeroplane,
Can you put the
You're
drone
not
on the
flying an
ground now
aeroplane,
so
you're
we
not
can have
fly- are you a
good
pilot?
information?
if I was flying an aeroplane and you came up to me and said, look, you know, you're going to be flying over my house, I don't know what competency you've got as a pilot, and I said, well, I'm trying to concentrate on flying the drone at the moment, and you kept talking to me.
I'm just now, because I didn't want you to lose control.
Okay.
Yeah, you can bring it back.
Yeah. The Stang Pit, yeah? There you go. Right, now we can have a conversation.
Yeah, perfect. So I can take a picture of that one, because I don't know what it's like. Yeah, if we start to understand some information, if I take a picture of that one, take a picture of yourself so we know who you are. That one, you've got your control, I'll take a picture of that one.
What are those numbers there? Sorry, just out of
Yeah, you're
interest.
not allowed to see those.
Because-
why am I not
why
allowed
is
to see
that
that then?
Because,
Why can't I see those numbers?
well, you work for
Come on.
corporations, so it's
In
data
an open
protection.
and honest conversation,
Yeah.
you're filming anything you want to. Why can I not
Yeah.
please take some numbers on there?
Well, if you could tell me what your name is.
My name is Alan Letherby.
Alan Letherby.
Correct, yeah.
And what's your name?
My name is Gary Woolcott.
Gary Willerhart.
Woolcott.
Yeah.
Willercott.
I've got
Oh,
no problem
And you,
telling
sir?
my name.
Andy. I'm guessing. Andrew Smith. Nice to meet you. I'm Brett.
Right, okay, Brett.
Brett. That'll
Brett,
do.
what's your second name, please? We've given ours quite openly.
Well, I didn't have to, did I? You
No,
didn't have to.
No. So, could we see the numbers?
No,
on
no,
there?
that's private still.
Well, that's private. Why have you got privacy then? So
Um,
all I'm saying is
you
in an
didn't have to give me your
open-
details, did you?
open and honest conversation.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to do by flying over there that I couldn't take you through the gates and see. So what I'm saying is,
Well,
if,
can you
if
take me
that-
through the gates to see?
If that came down,
Yeah.
instructed employees, then we could potentially have somebody. All I'm saying is, I don't know what you were hoping to see with your drone, and is there any way I can help you get that information?
Well,
If
I'm
that's
really interested in
information or something-
engineering, and I did go into reception to ask if I could take some photos of the
What?
posters
What?
of the aeroplanes and stuff, and they
We
said
don't
no.
have any airplanes.
No, there's posters of aeroplanes. You've got a helicopter, and I think there's
Well, if you give me your address,
Yeah.
name and address, I'll get some copies and I'll send you the posters of, that we have up on the wall.
Well, I'm
of
really
the
here to get
airplane.
it today. But so that's what I tried to. I did ask. You know, I mean, I was hoping that we might be able to get a
You won't
tour of the
see-
factory.
You won't see a drone fly over and see the posters in our reception.
No. I went into reception. I was
What?
hoping to take photos of the posters of the aeroplanes.
Right?
Yeah. But they said that I wasn't allowed. But they said, you know, we can't stop you from taking photos from the pavement. So I said, well, I'll just take pictures from the pavement and fly my drone over.
Right, so that's not going to show you posters of aircraft.
Sorry.
That's that won't show you the posters of the aircraft.
No,
We don't-
sadly I didn't get
we don't-
those.
We don't have any physical aircraft on site.
No.
Yeah? We don't make aircraft. We make
Parts.
components
Yeah.
for an aircraft.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to come in, you want to see the posters in reception, give me your name and address, I'll send you some posters. There's nothing there that's
Mm-hmm.
it's just some
I mean,
posters
I
of
mean, all the
aircraft.
posters we have of aircraft are pictures that you could see online anyway. Then there's nothing. They're just, you know, Boeing 787, they're A320, A380s, you name it.
Yeah.
You can get those pictures online anywhere. There's nothing specific. Our pictures are just.
Yeah, but my
pictures that we've
interest
got.
is in the fact that you make the parts for these aeroplanes.
Yeah, but
so I mean, in an ideal world, you'd go, that's great. Come on in, we'll show you around the factory. There's some areas can't show you because that's like, you know, like secretive or whatever. But there's other areas which you can see. You can see
I
the
don't
machines
think
and
there's
stuff.
any. We haven't got any secrets at all. We've got industrial stuff that we want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
keep. Are you from a competitor?
No.
Yeah? So there's no competitor. Yeah.
No, I'm
But
not a competitor.
If you
It's
wanted
just-
to, if
that's
you
just a
wanted to
hobby.
book an appointment,
Yep.
to come in, then or apply for a job. We've got lots of jobs on offer.
Yeah.
Then we could possibly do something with that.
It's quite
But
interesting that
normally we
aeroplanes fly over, and obviously you don't object to them, do you?
But normally, they don't fly down this close to our employees,
Right.
and risk our employees. So apologies, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know your level of confidence with equipment. It might be extremely high. I don't know the condition of your equipment. But
Well, that's
if
my licence number, so
Okay.
that means I've
Well,
got
if you
a
can show-
competency.
if you
No,
can
I'm not
show
going to
me
let you
the licence
photograph
number.
it.
All right, okay, fine.
No, only because I'll tell you why. Because I don't have to. Do you know what I mean? If I said to you, "Can you show me your driving licence? Can I take a photo of it?" Would you let me?
No,
No.
what
When
I'm
your bank
saying
card,
is,
or things like that.
if that came down and hit one of our employees or a visitor or a contractor,
Yeah.
we have a duty of care, and that was my conversation.
No,
the
no,
only
that's fair
conversation to you is, I don't know what your competency is, the state of the equipment to fly over this, and I don't want it to hurt a visitor, a contractor, or one of our employees.
Okay.
So if we had some proper dialogue, write us a letter, or I'll give you my email address, or we do something.
Yeah.
Then if you want to find out some information, let's see if we can do it better.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
no problem.
So as far as permissions go, the Civil Aviation Authority say that I've got permission to be able to fly it over your factory.
What?
It's all about the size of the drone. So if I had a big drone, I wouldn't be allowed to fly it over your factory, probably without permissions and things like that. But because of the size of the drones, it's only a micro one. Yeah, then they say that I can fly over here. I'm not allowed to fly around airports and places where it could.
they're saying that you can fly it because you registered with them. Is that right? Or anybody
Yeah,
can
you
fly
have to
it?
do a competency
So
test.
you've done a competency
Yeah, I've
test.
done a
so you're
competency test.
Very competent.
Got my
to fly
licence,
it.
yeah.
Brilliant. But so could you share that with me?
Well, so, like I say, I've got the licence there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not being rude.
Yeah,
Just
no,
there,
yeah.
and that's my number. But that's only in the event if there was an accident or something like
And
that.
that's what I don't want to happen. So
Yeah, but if
all
there
I'm
was,
saying
then you'd
is-
have my drone, and you'd have
but
the licence number.
After
See?
we have an incident,
Yeah.
is we're now trying to take care of something retrospectively.
Well, it's a bit like a road accident, isn't it? Right? If I drive past you in the road, you don't need to stop me and wind my window down and say, "Look, you might have an accident with me, so can I just take a photograph of your driving licence?"
So if a car entered our site,
Yeah.
and had risk with pedestrians,
Yeah.
or other vehicles, we have some control.
Yeah,
Because we would know who it is.
Yeah.
We've got security people that look after them out of hours, so we have some elements of control for the well-being
Yeah.
of our staff, for our our employees, for visitors, and any contractors
Yeah,
on site.
I get that, but
don't
I would
think
be
that's
on your
unreasonable.
site. But with this, I'm not on your site. I'm over your site.
Yeah, but surely out of pure common courtesy, you've got nothing to hide, correct?
No.
Right then, why
Well, apart from my privacy, but go on.
yeah, but common courtesy
Yeah.
and manners, why? Why not?
Sorry, you missed the beginning of the conversation. I went into reception and asked them if I could take some photos and do some videoing.
Who
And they
did you
said,
ask in reception then?
sorry.
Who did you ask in reception?
There was about 4 people I spoke to, and they said that I couldn't take photographs, but they couldn't stop me from doing anything I want to out on the pavement. So,
Why not? Look, I don't.
So out of courtesy, I went and asked.
Why out of common courtesy can't you just have your license number so we can check that you're not just Joe Blogs?
well, what would you be able to do with that number?
Well, surely there must be somebody we can contact to prove that you've done your.
That's not how it works, though. See,
Well,
But
it's like I said to your friend here, Alan, wasn't it?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, Alan, Andy, I've forgotten Steve.
But thanks,
As
Steve.
I said to Alan, yeah, I mean, I'm on a public place and I'm flying in a place where I'm allowed to fly, so it's not really any of your business, to be fair.
Something you don't know,
Yeah.
and I'll just share it with you openly. We have a certain number of times a month,
Yeah.
we have a hawk fly here.
The hawk flight.
A hawk
Yeah.
flying around this to protect us from seagulls.
Oh, right, that's sort
Okay.
of what you meant. Hunter
No.
An aeroplane.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We wouldn't know that you were doing this. I don't want to spook that. That's a what I'm saying is, you've been to reception. You said to me you wanted to see some posters on the wall.
Yeah.
And somebody said to you, you're not allowed to see the posters on the wall. I don't know why not. I can get you some posters off the wall. Not a problem.
Can I get some pictures off the posters off the wall?
I don't understand, yeah, how flying over the top of the building would show you the posters on the wall. So what I'm going to like to do...
No, it's not
is-
just the posters on the wall.
Well,
I want to see the whole facility.
That's what your statement was to me. You wanted to
No,
see
I
the posters
started
on the
with
wall.
posters. Like I said to you, in an ideal world,
Yeah.
I'd have been able to film everything in reception. Hopefully, you'd have some parts that you make.
Yeah.
why not just make an appointment?
And that's
Oh,
what
what?
Why not just ring up and make an appointment and ask if you can? Somebody could.
Yeah.
Why just presume you can just come here and just go in and do what you want?
Well,
How would you like it if I came to your house and just waltzed in and started taking pictures?
Yeah, but I didn't waltz in and take pictures.
Yeah, but that's what you was trying to do, correct?
Well, no, I asked.
Yeah, and you was told no. So
Yeah.
you've gone ahead and got. How would you like if I started doing that around your house? You
What,
probably
fly a
couldn't.
drone over? Well, it's different because this is commercial premises.
Well,
this
it's
isn't
not
your
different.
house.
It's the end of the day. It's still.
Unless
somebody
you're
else's privacy.
sunbathing or something. You don't sunbathe, do you, on the benches
Well, I
out
might
there?
do in my brain. I might do. That's
Well, there's no
I think
expectation
today
of
with
privacy.
your targeting it, what I can do is I can give you the telephone number of this. I
Yeah.
can give you
Give me a card, that'd be good. A
whatever you
compliment
want
slip
to do,
or something,
and then
that'd be
what
good.
you can do is book an appointment, let us know what you want to see inside the buildings.
Yeah.
And we have no secrets. Yeah. As long as you're not a competitor.
I'm not a
and it's
competitor.
natural to protect your intellectual properties.
Yeah.
It's understanding what you want to see and why you want to see it.
Well, I'd love to see the CNC machines and all the milling machines and things like that, because I've got an interest in engineering. Kind of wanted to do that.
Have you visited other companies, engineering companies?
Yeah.
Or is this the first one?
I
It just
think
seems a
this
curious
might be
way
the
to
first.
see it from the air.
Well, I know, but like I said to you, I
fly
wanted.
over the air, you're not going to see anything inside the building.
I was halfway through saying, in an ideal world, I'd have got in, I'd have gone in reception, I'd have asked, and got permission to go in reception, take photos of things, take a photo of some parts, meet somebody, interview them, get a tour around the factory, fly the drone over. You'd say, look, we don't want you talking about this thing, and I wouldn't. We don't want you seeing these things, so you're not allowed in there or whatever. And I'll be able to say, right, this is Eaton Engineering.
To who?
Eh?
So you said you're
On
going to do an
YouTube.
interview, but who are you going to share it with? YouTube, are you?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah, I've got a
Just know
YouTube
what
channel.
you want to do.
I've
It's
got a
just
YouTube channel, yeah.
What is it?
Understanding what you want to do, and then we can see if we can facilitate it. So it's being open, being
Yeah.
honest, being truthful, and saying, what I'd like to do is I'd like to do this so I can share it with blah 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 blah. Fine. I can take the question. I can ask the question
Yeah.
in a proper professional manner. Flying over the building, it doesn't show you anything that's inside it. So I don't know
No,
how
but it shows
can
you what's
share
on the
that
outside,
with
doesn't it?
Pardon?
Shows what's on the
Yeah,
outside.
but your comment was you wanted to see the inside of the building, it's the posters on the wall. Neither of that is accessible from the outside.
I was explaining, wasn't I, that I'd like to get a a whole comprehensive review of the company, including flying the drone over and photos from the outside and interviews with people and pictures of the machines
You're
working.
not happy with us to work out who you are.
Well, part of this.
You want to see everything that these people have, but you're not willing to give up who you are and who your license is.
Yeah, but he wants to photograph my my license
but
number.
you want to see everything that they do and want to know all about them.
Well, I don't personally want to know about you.
You do, because that's what you've just said. But you're not willing to let them find out who you are and check your license out to make sure you are who you say you are.
No.
I've got to Scoot. I have an
Yeah.
interview with somebody that wants to come here for a job.
Yeah.
We are advertising places for jobs, so if you want to come and you want a job, it's easily accessible.
I don't think you're going to give me a job now, are you?
Who knows? Don't know your skills.
I'm
you
a
said
kitchen
what's your YouTube channel?
I don't really want to divulge that at the moment.
Well, surely YouTube. If you're a YouTuber.
Sorry, what was your first name? I've forgotten.
Steve.
Steve. Oh, sorry. I said Steve. Didn't I?
If your YouTube channel is out there for everyone to see anyway, you wouldn't mind us having a look. I just want to see the quality of what you're doing, because if this is a similar request that you're asking to get access to look at the inside of a business, photograph parts, look at the machinery, look at the plant infrastructure, you know, the footprint.
Let me explain to you, Steve.
And you've probably done that on other sites, I'm guessing, because that's your interest. So you wouldn't have a problem us seeing what your YouTube channel, because I'm sure eventually we could just find it because it'll be in the public domain.
Let me explain to you, Steve, right? So I've got a right to walk on this pavement and take photographs of your business, right? I've also got a right to stand on this pavement and fly a drone over your business, according to the CAA.
Okay.
Right. Now, you can kind of like come and greet me and present your business in a very friendly, cordial manner, and I did ask permission, you know, if I could have a look around and stuff, and they said no. But ideally, they would have said yes and showed me round, right? And you could have presented on my YouTube channel your business as kind of like as a friendly one, not as a hostile one. I don't think you'd be too hostile.
No, we're not. But what I would have suggested is if that's the sort of thing that you do, and we can see what your channels are like and how you've done that with other businesses, and it looks good, maybe, it's not my decision, certainly won't be my decision, but maybe the business would take you up on that, let you do it. But I do know from working here for a long time that we already have very strict limitations on who can come in, who can look at what. We don't even allow customers to photograph parts unless it's parts we're making for them. Certainly any suppliers coming in or other visitors would not be allowed to photograph or video. Generally, people are told they've got to leave those things in reception or turn them off. So I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but we want to understand why and see what would the positive impact of that be. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's where the interest is there, Steve. That's where the interest is, So I accept that you probably don't want me to go around your factory and photograph things, and that kind of like paranoia, overbearing security, which you have on site, spills out onto the pavement where the public have got a right to take photos from the path and fly a drone over. Do you know what I mean? That is the actual point of the video. It's almost a social experiment. It's not necessarily to wind people up, because I would be more than happy to be invited in and shown round, because I am genuinely interested in engineering, but I'm also genuinely interested in how people perceive things. You know, if I've got a right to photograph from the street and fly a drone over from the street, you know, you haven't really got a right to come out and tell me not to, which you kind of have.
Well, I think we're just trying to find out what it is you're after, really.
Yeah.
And as Alan says, to facilitate you, there is a proper way of just requesting information. This is not a Friday afternoon when everyone finishes at 12. Most of staff have gone home. It generally isn't a very good time anyway. But if you put a written request in, they can look at it, review that, and try and accommodate you. So, maybe try that.
Yeah.
Right. No one's saying no. They're just trying to find out why and what you're after, and then maybe we can accommodate.
Well, that's what makes the conversation quite interesting, I think, and that's what the content of my YouTube channel is about.
Cool.
Well, I've got a body-worn camera, and I've been filming the whole interaction.
Yeah.
Go on. You're not sure what?
No. I'm saying I'm just wondering if I've seen you before on YouTube channel.
You might have seen me as I do petrol station review, coin audits. I pay for my fuel with commemorative coins in the Devon area.
Right.
But I also do other types of videos where, I will go down to the police station maybe, or down a fire station, or, just go and make interesting videos which my audience finds interesting.
All right. But like I say, I would put a written request in, and then the senior management here, I'm sure they'll try and accommodate you. All right. can't guarantee anything, it's not my position,
No, I know.
and I'm on my way to my lunch anyway. Okay.
Yeah, well, nice to meet you, Steve. Thanks
All
very
right.
much, mate.
Cheers.
See you later then. So that's Eaton Engineering.